Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to talk about few more methods related to lists. So in our last videos we have studied how we can use methods like append, remove, insert, pop to add and delete elements. There is another way to delete elements, that is using del keyword. Now this is a keyword, not a method. Okay, so if I write something like this, if I take a list and say .del, then it becomes a method, but there is no such method called del. Okay, so this is a keyword. So using this keyword we can delete elements. So if I have this list, if I use del keyword, I can use the name of the list and I can specify the index number. I am saying remove the element at third index, that is fourth element. So if I run this, this is the fourth element, this will be gone. Okay, you can also give a range of indexes. For example, here I am saying start deleting from second index and go up to 5. So up to 5 means it will stop before 5. So second, third, fourth index will be gone. Okay, so this is my second index, third index, fourth index. So these three elements will go. So I'm printing here before deleting, then after deleting, and if I run this, these elements are gone. Okay, so this is a use of del keyword. We use it with strings and many other data structure. So if I want to delete any element from a list, I can use del keyword also. Okay, so sometimes we also need to make a copy of a list. So normally what happens, let's suppose I have stored some data into a list and I want to make some changes in the data or play around with the data. I will make a copy of the original data so that original data is not messed up and I can keep making changes in the data, the copy that I have created. Okay, because if you make changes in the original data, it becomes hard to go back. So many time programmers, they make a copy of data and then do changes so that original data is not messed up. Okay, so at that time we need to create copy of a list. Now while doing that, sometimes people make some mistakes, so that's what I want to highlight it here. So here I have a list, I want to make a copy of it. Now let's look at the first way. If I say this is a new list and I am saying equals to list 1, so we know that when we have assignment operator, it takes the left hand side value and put it in the right hand side. Okay, so if I will print list 1 and 2, I will get the same value. So if I say print list 1 and if I print list 2, let me run this first and then I run this. Okay, now these two have same values. Now it appears that they both are same because their content is same. Okay, but actually they are not same. Means they are same but they are not copy of each other. When you use assignment operator, it creates a new name, but list is still the same. So basically these elements are known with two names. So list 1 and list 2, they point to the same list. It's not a copy. When we make a copy, that means it's a two different data sets. But here data elements are one known with two different names. And how can I know that? If I print their IDs, if I'm printing their ID, they both are same. That means they are pointing to the same list. It's like one person having two names, but the person is only one. So that's not actual copy. If I make any changes in this list, okay, for example, if I say list 1 and I'm saying first element is 10, I want to make it 100. Now I only change the element of list 1, it should not impact list 2. But if I run this, now this is also showing the change. You see the change in the list 2. Okay, that should not happen because I did not change list 2. I only change the first element. Since I am printing before changing, so I'm getting 10 here. If I bring this here, this change, then you will see the difference. But now this list has updated, so let me make it to 1000, because I have already changed the original list in the previous step by making it 100. You see this? Now the change is also happening in list 2, even if I didn't make any change. The reason is they are pointing to the same list with two different names, so that's not actual copy. Okay, so it looks like a copy, but it's not an actual copy. So this is not a way to copy. So I will delete this and go back to the original. Simple ways to use copy method. When you use copy method, it creates actual copy, and if you make changes in one list, it will not reflect in another list. Or you can also use slicing. Once you use slicing, it basically saying take a list 1, slice all its element into list 4. That also makes it a new copy. Okay, so these two way are actual copy. This is not a copy. This is, we just say one list referred with two different names. Okay, so this is a very logical mistake programmers make sometimes, because it appears we have copied the element of the list, but actually it's not a copy. Okay, so I want to highlight it in this video. This is very useful. Okay. So I will stop here for this video. Thank you for watching.